Johnny, so much to look forward to. Let's start with a fighter. Go on.
But you know what? I'm looking forward to that fight. I'm looking forward to that fight with Crawford and Porter. Both of them boxed a former gym mate of mine, Kell Brooks, so I know him all too well. Terence Crawford believes he's the best in the world. He's not avoiding Spence. He believes that Porter beat Kell Brook and Keith Thurman and Spence. He wasn't given the rub of the green. So now he wants to prove something and make a statement to show that he's dodging nobody. This is a good fight because Porter is so unpredictable, he's so strong, he's so awkward. His rhythm is unpredictable. So he's that kind of guy that is a bit of a handful. So for Terence Crawford to try and make a statement here, to say, look, I'm the king of the hill, you know, Saturday night will tell us that. I'm looking forward to that fight.
Yeah, I know you're looking forward to it because I was actually going to first ask you about Richard Riakporhe, but you've just gone in straight away. But I love that, Johnny. This is how enthusiastic you are. Keep it coming. But look, let's come on to Riakporhe, shall we? Tough assignment for him this weekend.
Yes, he's got a tough assignment. He's boxing for the WBC silver title. He's trying to get that one step further to boxing for a world title. He's unbeaten, so he's doing the right thing. He's changed camps completely. He was based with Dylan White's team, but now he's moved up to Loughborough, lock, stock and barrel, set up a new camp there, and he wants to get a crack for the world title. At this stage, it's my old division, the cruiserweight division. At this stage, there's no easy fights when you get past a certain level at cruiserweight, and he's now put himself in that position. Yes, he's still very green. Yes, he's improving. Yes, he's got that dream and desire. Probably, don't after me. He's still got that dream and desire to try and get in there and get that world title shot. So again, he's at Wembley Saturday night. It's a chance to try and showcase on Sky. I think we're on there 8 o'clock Saturday night. So it's a chance to say, look, this is me. Pay attention to me. I'm now here and ready.
Look at that, he's done the plug for me already as well. OK, look, Johnny, we're also going to see the professional debut of 2020 Olympian Caroline Dubois, younger sister of heavyweight Daniel, a fighter with huge potential.
Without a doubt. So she was a former youth Olympic champion, former world youth champion, 4 times European champion. This is in the amateurs. So now, with that kind of pedigree, to turn professional now, all eyes are going to be on her. She can't slip under the radar and get in there and get 1 or 2 fights, get a bit of experience. Now everybody knows who she is, and her brother's a decent fighter. So now all of a sudden, with the name of Dubois as well, every time she fights, she's going to get judged. She might get criticised. She might get praised. This is a learning stage for her, and you never know. Within 10 fights, this young girl could be boxing for a world title because the levels she's at, the levels that are out there at the moment, are not that big. So she can actually jump there and get herself in that position. I like her. Met her a few times. Very nice. Very matter of fact. Very quietly confident. That's what I like about certain fighters, and she's one of them.
It's a pretty packed card, isn't it? So who else are you excited to see?
We've just talked about Caroline, and of course I'm going to speak Richard Riakporhe because I'm a former cruiserweight. I did a bit of work with Richard in Loughborough, and I'm meant to pop down there again because I can see the development of him. There's so much potential there, and of course that's why I get excited because it's my old division. And for Caroline, I think she's an unknown quantity when it comes to the professional ranks because it's completely different from the amateurs. But she has the homework, she has the pedigree, so she knows what she has to do.
Now, I wanted to come on to you about the big fight that was announced last week. Chris Eubank Jr. taking on Liam Williams in Cardiff. How big of a risk is this for Eubank Jr. going to Williams' hometown for such an important fight?
Well, first of all, Williams trains in Sheffield at Winkerbank in my old gym. I know Williams. He's a bit of a, excuse me for saying this, a bit of a bonehead. So what I'm saying is, you get in his face, he's not going to let you off. And so Eubanks cannot take him lightly, because if he takes him lightly, he's going to walk through him. Now this is, yes, it's a big risk because of course, you know, Eubank wants to get into the position of fighting for a world title, and Eubank is, as far as he's concerned, proved himself at what would be a domestic level. But he's going into the Lions Den in Cardiff, December the 11th. And Williams is quietly confident. He's very, very tough. I've seen him spar. I body spar with him. He does hit, and I can take a shot to the body. But I'm an old man, probably older than his dad. But this young man can fight for fun, and that's what he wants. So Eubanks has to be smart. He has to box and bash, because if he tries to fight fine with his fire, then that's where there's a big question mark of how it'll turn out.
Johnny, always great to get your thoughts. Thanks so much for joining us.